What are the most anticipated movies of 2024? Though it's too soon to have a complete picture of the year in films, we made a list of the best new upcoming releases we know of so far. From future box office hits to hidden gems and streaming releases, here are the movies to watch in 2024. 7. Mission: Impossible – Dead Reckoning Part 2. It's getting a bit ahead of things to start thinking about Mission: Impossible – Dead Reckoning Part 2 in 2024, given Mission: Impossible – Dead Reckoning Part 1 is slated for a 2023 release. It's at least important to acknowledge that this single story is getting split into two after both parts were filmed back-to-back. This means that action movie fans and those who enjoy seeing Tom Cruise pull off ludicrously dangerous stunts should have plenty to be entertained by throughout both 2023 and 2024. If it's indeed going to be the last Mission: Impossible movie with Cruise, this two-parter is shaping up to be one hell of a send-off. 6. Joker: Folie à deux. While Joker was well-liked and appreciated by some viewers for having a tone that was darker and more adult than most comic book movies, others were more critical of the film. The most common piece of criticism thrown Joker's way was that it wasn't exactly original, especially when it came to borrowing elements from the Martin Scorsese films Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy. At this stage, it's at least encouraging to see that Joker's sequel, Folie à deux, looks to be addressing such criticisms head-on. From the ridiculous and weird title to the fact that it's apparently going to be a musical, this movie seems keen to surprise and provoke in equal measure, which is honestly encouraging in an industry where more standard superhero movies continue to dominate the box office. 5. Avatar 3. Even though the first Avatar sequel, The Way of Water, took 13 years to come out, fans of 3D, James Cameron, and the world of Pandora won't have to wait as long for the next installment. This is because Avatar 3 is currently slated for a December 2024 release, meaning it will arrive in theaters only 2 years after its predecessor. Fans of the series have faced plenty of delays before, so if this threequel ends up getting pushed back another year, it wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world. However, even then, a 3-year wait would still beat another 13-year wait any day. 4. Mickey 17. After 2019's Parasite received immense critical acclaim and historically significant Oscar success, the next project from Bong Joon-ho was naturally going to be highly anticipated. He's taken his time in developing and filming Mickey 17, given it's going to eventually be released about 5 years after Parasite. With Snowpiercer, Bong Joon-ho proved more than capable of making an English-language science fiction movie based on pre-existing source material, all things that apply to his upcoming film, too. It may feel like a long time coming, but he's not the kind of filmmaker who lets viewers down, meaning it should be worth the wait. 3. Blade. Eternals was probably the most divisive movie in the MCU's fourth phase. At this stage, it's unknown when or even if the main characters of that film will return, but one thing teased back in the 2021 movie is scheduled to be paid off in September 2024. The post-credits scene teased the MCU's version of Blade by featuring his weapon and the voice of Mahershala Ali, who's set to play the iconic half-human/half-vampire crime fighter. Admittedly, its production history has been a rocky one so far, but it does currently remain scheduled for a 2024 release. 2. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. The untold story behind Helm's Deep, hundreds of years before the fateful war, telling the life and blood-soaked times of its founder, Helm Hammerhand, the King of Rohan. Set 183 years before the events chronicled in the original trilogy of films. A sudden attack by Wolf, a clever and ruthless Dunlending lord seeking vengeance for the death of his father, forces Helm and his people to make a daring last stand in the ancient stronghold of the Hornburg, a mighty fortress that will later come to be known as Helm's Deep. Finding herself in an increasingly desperate situation, Hera, the daughter of Helm, must summon the will to lead the resistance against a deadly enemy intent on their total destruction. 1. Deadpool 3. Wolverine joins the Merc with a Mouth in the third installment of the Deadpool film franchise. Hugh Jackman said he really was done playing the character of Logan Wolverine after 2017's Logan. When asked why he chose to return for this film, he simply said, "I just wanted to do it, and I felt it in my gut." Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.